Hello guys, come back with me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Okay, this time I want to talk about insurance. Limit consumer benefit of insurance. In the United States, economists and consumer advocates generally consider insurance to be worthwhile for the low probability catastrophic loss, but not for high probability small loss. Because of this, consumers are advised to select high deductibles and do not insure loss which will not cause description in their life. However, consumers have shown a tendency to prefer low deductibles and the probability insurance relatively high probability small loss over low probability, perhaps due to not understanding or ignoring the low probability risk. This is associated with reduced percent of insurance against low probability loss and might result in increase in inefficiencies from moral hazard. Next rating. Learning is the practice of denying insurance coverage in specific geographic areas separately because of a high likelihood of loss. While the other motivation is universal, the discrimination, rising profiling, or learning has a long history in the property insurance industry. In the start from a review of insurance industry under written marketing materials, core document and research by government agency, industry and community groups, and academics, it is clear that risk has long felt and continues to affect the policy and practice of the insurance industry. In the U.S., Federal Trade Commission released a report presenting the result of a study concerning credit-based insurance scores in automobile insurance. The study found that the scores are effective prediction of risk. It also shows that African American and Hispanic are substantially overstated in the lowest credit score and substantially underrepresented in the highest, while Caucasian and Asian are more evenly spread across the course. The credit scores were also found to predict the risk within each of the ethnic groups, leading the universities to conclude that the scoring models are not solely processing for rating. The FTC indicated the data was available to evaluate the benefit of insurance score to consumers. The report was disputed by representatives of the Consumer Federation of America, the National Fair Housing Alliance, National Consumer Law Center, and the Center for Economic Justice for relying on data provided by the insurance industry. Such a profession in the rate regulation laws are in their fire. The third practice as thus prohibit unfair discrimination of medical trading in setting rates and making insurance available. In determining premiums and premium rate structures, insurance considered quantifiable factors include location, credit scores, gender, occupation, marital status, and education level. However, the use of such factors is often considered to be unfair or unlawfully discriminatory, and the reaction against this practice has in some instances led the political disputes about the ways in which insured determine premiums and regulatory invitation to limit the factor of use. An insurance underwriter's job is to evaluate a given risk as to the likelihood that a loss will occur. Any factor that causes a greater likelihood of loss so theoretically be charged a higher rate. This basic principle of insurance must be followed if insurance companies are to remain solvent. As discrimination against negative different treatment of potential increase in the risk evaluation and premium setting process is a necessary byproduct of the fundamentals of insurance underwriting. For instance, insurance charges all the people significantly higher premiums than they charge younger people. For the life insurance, older people are adjusted differently from younger people. Distinction is male discrimination occurs. The rationale for the differential treatment goes to the head of the risk. Life insurance takes older people are likely to the sooner than young people, so the risk of loss the insured is greater in any given period of time and so far the risk premium. must behavior to cover the criteria. However, rating is differently when there is no actually some reason for the so is an unlawful discrimination. Okay guys, this is the question about insurance. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and see you next time.